So in the cases where we decide to go ahead and author some extra material to address some standards that we may not already have appropriate content for, I'm going to go back to the super admin here and talk about a couple of different authoring tools we have. So inside GEC, you can go ahead and create new lessons, and within those lessons, of course, you can create new problems. So if I go into this lesson, I get this create problem here, and there's many different kinds of problems that you can build just one at a time. Okay. However, if we go back here, you'll see that there is a CSV batch loading option. If I download this CSV file and I fill it out right, I can build 1,000 problems at one time. Each of them knows the right lesson to go in, and it's much faster, right? So it's an advantage. Another tool that we have that I'll show you from the teacher's side, still have this teacher account open here. So if, let's say I want to go into, I don't know, this classroom here. Let's say I want to go into, I don't know, Social Studies Level 8. And looks like the students have not done this yet. But each lesson has its own notes. So the notes here are associated only with this lesson. Now if I go here to the students and I can actually select my student, Yuto, I can make a follow-up lesson for Yuto. And I can either select vocabulary, extra vocabulary support I want him to experience. It's a follow-up lesson. I can select extra grammar support that I want him if I want to target some of his grammar deficits. Or here, this should be released today or tomorrow. We have teacher-generated problems. And then teacher-generated problems can also be machine-generated using AI. So we take the pattern of any problem we select down here, and we tell the AI to generate alternative practice problems that are patterned after that lesson, or after that problem. So what happens here is you have this repository of ever-expanding follow-up questions, and the students are given these follow-up assignments from. And so this is where you have teacher-generated and machine-generated content that you can use to build out, in the case here where you might be needing to author some more content, right? So we've looked at two systems for that. A third system in GEC really is one of our most powerful tools that we've built for rapid curriculum development. It's our curriculum builder technology. So this is a Vietnamese. It's in the Vietnamese library. Let me just go to GEC and hide that. Here we have, let me actually go to a, because these have not yet been cloned and summarized. Now these have been cloned and summarized. So here's a customs lesson. And what we're looking at here is a 5-page ebook. Let me actually turn this to light color. So if you look at page 5 of this ebook, this is the B1 version. This is customs, the A2 version. Let's look at this ebook here. And you'll notice that it has the A1, A2, B1, and B2 version. We're looking at the B1 version here. Now the reason that I went to page 5 is because you can click to page 6. And what page 6 is a essay builder. And you have this publish mode where the student can see their essay coming together. So clearly this picture has been selected, and another one which I don't see it right off the bat. Is this one? Oh, it's this one. Yeah, here. So those two pictures were previously selected. And the student can go ahead and write here AAA in their first paragraph, BBBB, and you're going to get these. You're going to get these, your paragraph built out here. What also happens in, okay, so the way that this generally works, let me go into the editor, the page editor. You put in your thesis statement, your general statement. You put in your 3 main points, main point 1, 2, and 3. You put in your review questions, your discussion questions, and then you build your paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. And what we do is we put every asset, image, audio, single sentence question, single sentence answer, your vocabulary words and your synonyms, and same thing, vocabulary words and synonyms and your distractors, and down here you even have your metadata that goes with your paragraph answer. And you just put everything in here so that we can, on the fly, generate 10 different problem types. All the stuff here is to generate is what's required to generate all 10 of these different problem types. And then once you have that in there, you just simply update and generate the problems, or you generate your vocabulary lesson based on that. And so what happens here is you get your ebook generator. This is creating your ebook. Then associated with your ebook, you have your essay builder, which is your second asset. Then you have your domain question problems, which are for this lesson domain, and then you have your vocabulary problems, your vocabulary lesson that's just supporting there. So you're generating basically 4 different interrelated sets of assets, and you're generating them at the A1, A2, B1, and B2 versions. So this is one of the rapid curriculum technologies that we've come up with that we're quite proud of. The other things we can do here is we can clone these down to like this is the B2 level. This will clone down to the B1 level. So it'll automatically summarize everything down to a B1 version, so we don't have to write it. The B2s are always human written. But then you can also auto-translate. So we can translate this over. We can choose the Vietnamese library and translate it to Vietnam, and we hit this. And we can go up to the Quay editor up here, and we can watch that thing. And, watch how it usually takes 5 or 7 minutes to generate an entire lesson converted into Vietnamese or Japanese or any other language that we'd like. So again, when it comes to, if it comes to the point where we want to author new content for any standards library, if alignment alone does not suffice and we need to do some authoring, well, GEC is the right place to do it.